Hi, I'm Debbie Christian from the Auburn Food Bank. I'm the executive director there, and my job is incredible. I love every day that I'm able to help people and change their life. And what's so interesting sometimes is the rest of the world really doesn't get it, that there really is food hunger right here in Auburn. You know what it feels like to be hungry on any given day or any given moment of the day, but do you really know what it's like to be hungry for several days or several weeks? We had a man recently in Auburn that wasn't paying his utility bill. And as the utility people were talking to him on the phone, realized that he hadn't been able to get out of his house for several months. So therefore, he wasn't going to the bank. He wasn't writing checks. He'd lost his glasses. He couldn't see anymore. And she started asking a lot of other questions. And one of them was, "What have you been eating?" And he says, "Oh, I have stuff. I have things in the cupboard." "Well, what?" And he had one last package of hamburger buns. So she ended up sending a friend down there from her department to check him out and see how things were going. And as she began talking to him more, she said, "Could I just open up your refrigerator?" And she opened up the refrigerator door, and the only thing sitting on the shelf was a towel and an empty bowl. And that's all he had. When he opened up the cupboard, he had one hamburger bun left, and that was all there was. And she said, are you not worried about this?" And he said, "No, I can eat a couple more days on that, but could you?" So here she was, sort of with this dilemma of now what to do. She called the food bank and asked if we couldn't come in and help with some food, and we loaded up several big banana boxes, and we filled his cupboards back up. We put eggs on the shelf and put bacon on the shelf, and he said, "This is better than Christmas because this was something I needed and something I wanted, and not a tie or a pair of socks that really weren't important to me anymore." So that's the kind of thing that this food drive does. It allows us to give to someone in our community who really is hungry.
I just want to share my part as a member of the Auburn Food Bank. I am the president this year currently at the Auburn Food Bank, and I have been involved since 2004. It's very, very important to me because I see the need for not just adults, but the kids that come through and are in need or hungry. The other part that's amazing to me during this food drive is the amount of kids that participate, and even though they might be the ones that are hungry that day, they are willing to donate. During the Miracle Minute, they'll give the $1 or $2, and that's our hope, that if each student in the school gave $1 during our Miracle Minute, we'd have $1,550, which would be an incredible gift for us to give to the Auburn Food Bank. The other thing that concerns me a little bit as a high school principal, every year the elementary school far exceeds what the high schools bring in. So the amount, the school that won, the elementary school that won the food drive last year, brought in more money and more pounds of food than all three high schools put together. So I challenge every high school student here at Auburn Mountain View, let's do better. We can do better. We can support our Auburn Food Bank, and we can win again the trophy.
Absolutely.
Go Lions.